going on, people? This is Influence back with another video. This is Zeta Toys Airstrike. Okay, there goes the issue that I have. This one. To be perfectly honest, I think Airstrike is a great figure. Just straight off the bat, this is Zeta Toys' masterpiece take on Aerobot, Air Raid, I believe. Always get their names confused. This is one of my favorite teams ever. It's strange that I get them confused. I think it was one of my favorite teams ever because it's probably one of the only combining teams that I had as a kid. I don't know why. I just never got, I don't know if my mom didn't want to buy them, if, if they were too expensive, or if I didn't ask for them. I don't know. I was alrighty. Yeah, not yet. I guess he wants to get into the picture. Stuff falling all over. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't have any other combining figures, but I do know this was one of the few that I had. I had the whole set, and it was just great when I got them all and I combined them, like that nostalgic feeling. So they've always been one of my favorite. Plus, I love jets, and I used to think it was so cool that the Autobots finally had some planes. So yeah, let me show you. Backpack is a monstrosity, which that's what it was. It was a monstrosity anyway. The Aerobots, all of them had them big backpacks. Basically, they were robots with robots sitting under planes. So these wings you can take off. Okay, that's the first time that ever happened. I think you're supposed to be able to take this peg out. Okay, well, that, I don't think that has happened before to me. Oh, okay. Oh no, the peg is on. That's the first time I noticed that. The peg is actually on the wing. But yeah, you can take these wings off, and I guess the little pegs. Never realized the peg was actually on the wings. And you get a little cleaner looking bot. Go through some of the articulation. Shoulders. Get his shoulders out to there. I'm having trouble. He doesn't have that much problem standing, especially with the wings, because the wings act as kind of like wait, okay, they don't too much. Thought they did more. It's on the other one that they act more of a heel spur. So there's heel spurs on here, but it doesn't seem to be working. Earlier I didn't have this much trouble. Anyway, get his arms like that. He got the swivel. His hands, I'm kind of upset at his hands. I think they may be a little too small. I don't know. He holds his gun well, fine. Okay, I'm gonna take these missiles off. Maybe it's these missiles I was thinking about, but take these missiles off. I didn't have that much trouble. Once you get them on and you get them posed and stuff, those missiles, they're not a problem. But while I'm trying to transform or fool with him, articulate him, so his head goes up and down a little bit. Of course, it's on a ball peg, I believe. So you got that. You got his soft ratchets on out. No ratchets going, but you can get, you can move the hip skirts out the way. And yes, as you can see, stuff falls apart. Like when you try to maneuver this, I'm not gonna lie, like this is a great figure. I like the figure a lot, and I think it's a great representation. I don't know, I saw a lot of people online saying that it wasn't really, what they felt. I mean, for the price point, I don't know. I don't know what you want for the price point. To tell you the truth, this feels more than what you're paying. This particular one. Now, the other guy that's out, what's his name? I think it's Fireflight, but I don't know what his name is for Zeta. Now that one, I feel like you get what you pay for with that one. I feel like I still love them. Love is a strong word. I try to use love for stuff like this, but it's great. I like it a lot. Like I said, it's a representation that I've been waiting for. What else? Oh, the box. I wanted to show the box. So these are the boxes to these guys. This is his box, and fire. That's what I think it's Fireflight. But this is his box, and on the back, which now I'm definitely going to be keeping the boxes. They have the picture. Now, I noticed something the other day. I gotta, like, crazily. If you notice, sorry about the camera moves. If you notice, this is his foot. This is the top of the body. So I'm assuming the two other ones will be, like this on top of each other, which one right here, then this one, since it's the top half. Now I'm assuming Silverbolt's box must be huge and come with a lot of stuff, because I'm thinking the 4 stacked on top and then Silverbolt's box on the side here and taking up the whole other side of this picture. So yeah, I think that's pretty exciting. I don't know, something corny that I noticed, but I think it's pretty. It was exciting to me that Silverbolt's box gonna be that big, so he's probably gonna be huge. But then again, I'm not sure, because I know Zeta will probably have some add-on pieces, I think. So yeah, did I finish the toe tilt? He has some toe tilt and some rocker, because it's on a ball joint. Both sides. He can get some good poses. You got knee. The backpack, of course, is hindering some of the movements, some of the articulation. So, but yeah, he has waist swivel. This is a great thing. And actually, to me, he's fairly clean. Like I said, this guy, when I first got him, I feel like I got way more for my money than what I paid for him. So I think it's great. Let me put him next to Ironhide. This is Masterpiece. So as you see, they scale pretty well. I think that's a pretty good scale for the Aerobots. I think they were bigger than his thing fell off. I think they were bigger, than some of the other bots. And Ironhide was bigger. So yeah, I think that's a good scale. But I'm not gonna show transformation. I'm gonna come back. It's just gonna be in jet mode. So back in effect. Yeah. So this is the jet mode, which I think is great. It looks great. They got a lot of good. It's nice. A lot of nice tampos. I think the paint is good. This is a little, not really sloppy, but just not dark enough. Probably could use some more coats. But yellow over black is hard, as my good buddy Scarface would say. Did I say Scarface? Scarface. Bobby Scarface. But I'm more forgiving of my toys sometimes than Scarface, and I love his reviews. His reviews are great. I mean, he's way better at this than me, and that's the issue. These things come off, but they're not as bad as some of the reviews I've seen. I don't know if that's just because those reviews were test shots. All right, let me find it before I lose it. I'll be angry. But yeah, I don't know if those reviews were test shots. It's not as terrible as I saw on a lot of the reviews, or if it's just, you know, varies by product, whoever. But of course, basically it's a robot. I think they do a great job hiding a robot, for one. But this is what they were. Like, this is the toy, the cartoon. Like, they were just sitting up under jets. But I think they do a great job. I think the engineering is great. There's a few places, no cockpit opens. I wish I had a seeker. About the same size as a Masterpiece seeker. I wish I had one readily available. All mine are in robot form. And yeah, there's a few issues here and there. Like I said, I think for the money, you can't beat it. Now, I know Fan Toys will probably, not probably, they most likely 90% chance that they'll be a lot better in robot mode. And maybe alt mode too, I'm not sure. But I'm definitely getting this for combine mode because I think Zeta will do a good job with the combine mode. You got these missiles that tab under here. There's two slots. There's two holes. See, there's a hole here, but I got the gun under there now. I think it doesn't look bad with the gun, like not symmetrical, like just having one gun out on the side. I think it actually looks pretty badass to me. One major thing I'm sure everybody has heard by now, these landing gear that's designed by Satan. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, that's probably the biggest flaw of this toy is this landing gear section, because you have to have it out. I don't know any way to, for one, leave it in, because I should have showed that part of the transformation. But you have to open it up, take the rod that's, you know, that it's like a little armature, and you have to leave it open so the armature can get in here. Now, while the armature's in here, this can't go up in there for no reason. I mean, I'm sure somebody modified it by now, and they probably can. But also, I seen a lot of people say that they didn't have this on theirs. They didn't have this part. So if you do buy this and you're missing this, just know it's supposed to be a piece there that covers up that little hole. It's a little flap. I don't know. It might come off in shipping. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So I think you can move these. I don't know. Mine. This one's crooked. If you can't, yeah, you can move them. So you can move these thrusters. These move, of course. Yeah, like I said, when you manipulate the wings and you have these missiles on, they tend to fall off, but yeah, I think that's pretty much covers it. This is Zeta Toys. It's ZB-02, which is their take on air raid, which they call Airstrike, which I forget anyway. Now, it doesn't come with any of the combiner bits. I'm sure that's going to come with silver bolt. So I can't talk. I haven't been able to talk the last few days. But yeah, so like, subscribe, leave me a comment if you want. Link in the description, maybe, where you can buy this. I actually got this off eBay, but the guy that I got it from, I got both of them from, I don't know him personally, but great seller. So I may even leave his information in there, because I know some places are sold out. And he's not sponsoring me or anything. I enjoy when I have a good experience with somebody. Like, I don't mind shooting them business for free, not asking for anything in return. All right, so get up with you.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta say, who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game. Provoking thought with